First off, sorry, not sorry for spamming you guys with videos. Boy, there is so much thing happening in today, and this is the first time I got caught in an actual drama. The drama that I was entangled with is actually a lot more significant than I thought, and it's concerning one of my favorite YouTubers, acting very stupidly in my opinion. The reason why I make this video is because I cannot contact this YouTuber off of Twitter, I cannot get a proper response from him, he blocks everybody who disagrees with him, and when that happens, I can only say what I have to say in my video. And my Twitter, but I don't think my Twitter is enough to vent in my frustration, so here I go. So what happens is, TotalBiscuit was in a conference of some sort. There was an audience who asked the question, are traps gay? Now during that question, TotalBiscuit flipped out and said that the question is very transphobic, and he went on to kick the guy off the panel. Not only that, he also asked people to identify the person who asked that transphobic question. So how do I jump into the mix? I simply responded to TotalBiscuit, hey, dude, are traps gay is not a transphobic statement, and your actions for banning people out for simply asking that question is incredibly freaking dumb. I also criticized him for dismissing everybody's opinions, including the opinion of a trans who is not offended in any way, shape, or form. Also, asking people to look out for his identity, I mean, that's a little too much just for that one simple question, don't you think? In response to all of this, well, he blocked me. Yup, I am blocked by TotalBiscuit. I don't want to be blocked by him. I genuinely love his content, but, well, here I am. I can't contact him, nor can I communicate with him, so screw it. I'll make a video about it. Now, I have issues with TotalBiscuit back then as well, and it was at a time where he literally yelled on his wife because she voted someone he doesn't like during the election. No, I'm not kidding. Watch my last video on him about this, although keep in mind that it was a really damn old video, so the format change can be a bit jarring to some of my new audiences, and I still have the old white avatar. But my point is, I want to move on. I want to move on from that drama and focus on the kinds of content that he makes, which are excellent. But then he not only pulled this stunt, he actually personally blocked me off of Twitter. And you're gonna expect me to say nothing about that? But TotalBiscuit, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the guy acts like Trigglypuff or Zarna Joshi from the Humongous Craze and disrupts the peace of the entire panel. Maybe he's genuinely harassing you guys, but from what I've seen on the tweets that I can see, because you blocked me, there's nothing that implies that the guy is being genuinely disruptive. The only reason why he's being disruptive is for him asking that silly question, which in that case you can just dismiss him and go to the next. He's not exactly going to blow the place up or something. Why do you have to not only kick him off the panel, but ask your followers to find his freaking identity? All for him saying, are traps gay? Look, I get it. It's a silly meme. It's a freaking stupid meme. But in that respect, why do you have to act this seriously? If you're very well aware that it is a silly meme, you don't have to act this freaking seriously over it. You don't have to find his freaking identity. You don't have to do all of these things. You don't have to make yourself look stupid, but you pulled all of these moves, and I need to say something about it, because I freaking love your content. I really like you, but you decided to pull all of this, and, well, look, I try to understand TotalBiscuit's position and look on this entire thing in his perspective, but I just can't. And him blocking me really doesn't help. And I'm not the first person he blocked. He literally went into a freaking blockchain and blocks everybody that disagrees with him. TV, just get a hold of yourself, man. Seriously. And by the way, I did a video about traps literally dealing with the same kinds of people who say the exact same thing that you say about this statement, and they're coming from anime feminists. So if people are starting to compare you to the one person that you're heavily opposed with, don't be surprised.